Welcome to Built for This Network, where we inspire, empower, and motivate. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch at Built for This Network. Streaming 24 hours, 365 on Roku streaming app and Amazon Fire TV. Also join the movement at BuiltForThisRadioNetwork.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
Hey, okay, yeah. Hey, I'm built for this, I get it rockin' like the Chief do. Two-step King, Mukadeen and Truck D2. Hella clean, pull up white thing, looking see-through. Bust a bus banging on the speaker, it get lethal. They don't be broad, but we can really get specific. Tell me what you really know about DJ Purplish. Poetic sense, Tony Sanchez, they bringin' heat. They in the zone every time like the ENT. Camo Smash got the padlock to it. It's for the strong, not the weak, even Madlock knew it. And if they think somebody better, they been sippin' on fluid. And ain't no party like a party with the mad now smoothing. Okay, we built for this, built for this, built for this, we too built for this, built for this, built for this, for the strong, not the weak, we too built for this. Let's go.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
DJ Mugad, DJ Mugad, DJ Mugadin, two-step king, in the zone, yeah he do his thing. Built for this, network is his team, that's a family dream.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
I don't like my job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I sleep when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, I'm moving with precision and decisions. There's so many avenues I could get in. Yeah, I was tripping, me and God, we had us to sit in. He told me do better, I said better, now I be winning. Now I'm turned up, I just work hard and I'm chillin'. Gotta stack up the money young for the children. God told me, boy, you too hard, you don't fit in. The big play for the big dogs, gonna dig in. $10 per hour, I still gotta get in. Gotta count them chickens. And y'all guys still want me at the same time. Away, gotta mind my business. I thank you, God, cause I know I'm strong. Folks outside look at me for guidance, and a small percentage don't even like me, but I get on beats like way beside it. It's exciting, like did you hear? Folks say they like my music. Don't like my job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. Oh, I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I sleep when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose, yeah.
On your Tuesday. Yeah. Try to get a little more energy right now. On your Tuesday, baby. Yeah. You already know what it is. Live on www.radionetwork.com. Live on that Roku streaming app at Built for This Radio, Amazon Fire TV at Built for This Radio, Twitch TV, Built for This Network, We are live right now on the YouTube channel of Unfiltered Radio. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You already know the vibe. If this your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout out to all the background listeners, all the overseas listeners. You rocking with us. All the people who subscribe to us thus far. Shout out to the usual and blessful chat room that we got in here tonight. Yeah, baby. Come through. Heard what the man said. I am your boy, the crown holder, DJ Man Knock, with my partner, the Master Blaster, the #1 Chief Rocker, Jersey Burn. Collectively, we are the Jersey Connect Show. Yeah, man. Chat room is live and direct. I love each and every one of y'all for tuning in. We got a special guest coming on around 8:30. Dr. Joy is joining us.
Don't forget to hit that like and share button.
Like and share button. Hit that thumbs up button right now. For real, for real. Everybody in that chat room, hit that thumbs up button right now. Tiffany PNP was good. Dr. Joy was good. Poetic Sins, Unfiltered Network in the zone was good. RC, what up, Sizzle? Minnesota's finest. DJ with the King, Unfiltered Network in the zone. Tony Sanchez in the building, Unfiltered Network in the zone. Buster Bus in the building, Unfiltered Network in the zone. Oh yeah, man.
Unfiltered Network for the strong, not the weak. Yeah, Tuesday night, baby, we're back. The #1
back
Chief
like
Rocker,
we never
Jersey
left.
Burn. What it be? What it be? What it be? Yeah, man. What's up, Crown Holder? Where you at? Huh? I see that Nick hat. You know what, man? We ain't gonna talk about the Knicks because you know what? There's so many haters out here. People still not giving us our props, man. They still saying we lucky and we this, we that. But all we did, bro, all we did was break some records, make some records, destroy motherfuckers. So, well, destroyed motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
That comes with that's all what you're saying comes with the hate, baby. Hate is the new love. Hate is the new love.
And one thing that nobody in the NBA gonna ever do, and I'll put the rest of my life on that. is win the in-season tournament and the NBA championship. Nobody gonna do that. We're the first to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Is my camera froze?
I don't know. You just blinked out. You ain't coming in. You know what I'm saying? You maybe got to clean it off a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You still ain't in yet. You trying to get in? Yeah. You can tell that this is a live show and we are humans because when shit happens, it just happens. If shit happened on a major network or anything else, them motherfuckers go to commercial break. Man, fuck a commercial break. Straighten that shit out, Crown Holder. Straighten
You
that
can
shit
hear
on
me,
out.
but you can't see me.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you good, man. It's a black picture there, man. What you got, a black lens up in that, man?
Bro, I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, man, thank everybody for coming out. Like the Crown Holder said, we got a special guest in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Joy will be up in his house, and I'm just interested, like y'all can be interested of what she has to talk about and what she has to say. So, all in all, we're gonna bring this thing to you. She has like 12 more minutes before she come on. I mean 13 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I sort of changed myself on the math right there, but 13 more minutes before she comes in. And it's gonna be like a Jersey Connect show. Everything goes. Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna switch my device real quick. Hold down the floor.
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead and switch up, man. I don't know what device you was using, but if you gotta bring it to a fight, don't bring that motherfucker because you'll be like the ghost face killer. You know what I'm saying? You run around here and nobody can see your ass, and you just killing people. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, that excuse Chief Rocker, man. I'm a grown ass man, and I went to college. I went to Navy. I was glad to get out of my household. I left my household at 17. I graduated high school. From high school, I went to college and did 2 years. And then, I didn't really like what was going on at the time. I tried to transfer, but when you go home, it ain't about trying to get to no other school. It's about what's going on home. So I felt that I was getting into the streets a little bit. So that's when I decided to take my services to the United States Navy. And, I did 4 years there. I was out to sea. I did a lot. This is to all the people that don't know me. So people that know me or know the story, you just sit your ass back and listen. But I went to the Navy for 4 years. I've seen a lot of seen the whole Mediterranean, seen the whole North Atlantic, UK and all that stuff. I've seen all that. I went to Australia, Tunisia, Africa. So I got to see a lot, in short of time. But it's just being out there at the sea, man, that's some crazy stuff there. I was always happy when I made it back to land and I was stationed in Jacksonville, Florida. But I was glad to get back to land, man, because having all that water. And, for all you people out there talking about, oh, I can swim. I'm a Class A swimmer. I bet you I bet you can't swim that. Swim that ocean, you can prove to me a hell of a lot. That was a lot of water, boy. But I managed through, I came home sane, a lot of people go to service, they come home, they'd be a little cuckoo, but hey, I wasn't. He said, we traveled in the military. There you go. God damn. I see why you tried to get on this motherfucker. You want to make sure everybody knows you got some new fronts.
Nah, bro.
He when it got trimmed up.
Nah, bro. You got to stop, bro. You got to stop. Stop, bro. Stop.
Woo,
What's good, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah,
How y'all
boy.
feeling?
Shoot. They feeling good.
On
They
your
feeling good.
Tuesday, baby.
Tip said my sister was in the Navy, USS Platt Station. Yeah, we used to. I used to catch. I used to catch. I was on the first ship I was on was the USS Kennedy, and then I was on the America. And both of those ships that I was on was decommissioned. I don't know when, but now they have a new America and a new Kennedy. I remember we took the Kennedy into Boston, where John F. Kennedy and his family resigned. And them people loved us when that ship came up in there. John F. Kennedy, a bunch of swinging motherfucking jocks coming out. They was all up there, boy. I had a good time in Boston, man. But Boston ain't all that, man. You know, everybody always talk about Boston this, Boston that, man. Boston, another goddamn city that's dirty. If y'all talking about New York, dirty, they dirty too.
Right.
They ain't that clean. Y'all talk about Jersey, dirty, they dirty too. You know what I'm saying? I told this one joke and not, I'm the only one who called Jersey City dirty city. You know what I'm saying? Because I had roots there. You know what I'm saying? I came up playing in the dirt. That motherfucker, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still try? Yo, bro, you all right, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
You all
I'm
right?
just trying to. I'm trying to make sure this thing
You focus.
is
You
right.
focus. You focus.
All right. Cool. You know. Cool, bro. Cool.
Oh man.
I actually was trying to use my laptop. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
being weird right now.
You just got to probably check the camera on it. That's all. Camera probably
Yeah.
got cut off or something. You know, you just got to cut it back on. But it's all good. Buster said he did 29 years in the army. Wow, hoops. Yeah, hoops. Yeah.
Hey, Bus, and
We
everybody
got
who
we got
served,
we got
thank you
another
for your
celebrity up
service.
in here, man. We got the Honorable from out the DMV right now, where he's living, but he's originally from Monk's Ford, South
Fly
Carolina.
Ty.
La Tata's up in the house.
What up, Ty?
Yeah, what up, my brother? My brother from another mother. You know, it can't be no other. You know.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling
What
like
happened?
gravy, man. I'm ready to get shot.
Okay, that was a pause moment, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you ride with it. I'm gonna let you rock with it. I'm gonna let you rock with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and this other old timer was talking, and we brought up that subject of porn. He said, "Man, I'm so tired of these young motherfuckers that homophobic shit they be talking about some porn. I got something they can pause on." And I said, "Oh, I hear you, bro. I talk about that all the time. I'm glad I should have been taping you so I can run this back on my show." I said,
My
I should have
thing
been
is,
taping you.
my thing with the pause thing is just the punchlining of certain stuff you say that sounds very
Yeah.
out of bounds, sir. You know what I mean?
Well,
Is a yellow flag, is a 15-yard penalty, sir.
but you know
You
what?
feel
All
what I'm
that
saying?
yellow flag stuff didn't come until all these rappers and these other entertainers was found out that they was kissing in the bed at night together. That's when all that started coming out. You know, because if I hear Cameron say that one more time, I'm gonna fly to where he at and grab him by his goddamn tongue and pull that motherfucker out. I'm shit. What you doing to? You doing something over there? Let us hear. Share with that. You know, they grooving like you
Right.
stepping off some George Clinton. You know about George Clinton, man. Oh, he's serious now. Look at him.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Oh,
If you stop messing with shit, then you ain't got to worry about it.
I'm sitting here multitasking right now.
Oh,
and you know they got
see that? See that? That's what happened when you multitask. Woo, boy. That's that Professor Knox. That's what I'm gonna start calling him, Professor Knox. Because he always trying to professor in something. I told you, leave this shit alone, and you wouldn't have been like that. Now you gotta go out, come back in. But yeah, man, Fly Child, he's another military person up there. What's up, Fly? Thank you for coming in, my brother. We got 5 more minutes before we got Miss Joy on. But yeah, man. There you go. He coming back. He coming back. Man, but hey man. I
Yo.
get it. Whoa, what it be?
All right.
I told you to leave shit alone, right?
Hey man.
Whoa.
I'm here though.
You there? Yeah, you here. T-Man doesn't have Tony Secretary.
Knox the man.
Oh, okay.
Tonight. Yeah, facts, Tony.
Tip said, be careful, Chief Dragon, because George Clinton is from New Jersey, correct? Well, man, shoot. He better P-funk his ass on out. No, that's my boy, man. George is my boy, though. I always have plenty of love for George Clinton. But like I told y'all before, a friend of mine, childhood friend of mine, his father is George Clinton cousin, and he sings with Parliament. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to see the mother shit coming in the garden. Man. Boy, that got man, you know with now how technology is. Imagine back then, they didn't have the technology they have today. So it was just like a big something coming down. You know what I'm saying? But see, if they had the technology they have today, it would look like a spaceship coming down. You know what I'm saying?
I thought the drugs is doing that before the actual mother shit.
Oh, the drug? They probably was, man. George kept a lot of that. Oh, if y'all not doing nothing anytime the rest of this week, check out Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God, man.
That documentary.
Maurice White, he was another George Clinton. They was boys.
Yeah, bro.
They was boys, man.
I'm gonna tell you, that song Reasons, y'all gonna look at that song Reasons in a totally different manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But he said wipe your camera. He said wipe the camera, but I think that's the sunshine from the yeah, he's better now. Oh yeah, got the Buster's on the scene, boy. He said wipe your camera. Hey Bus, I wasn't gonna tell him because he tried to sit up there and look like a gigolo. So I just said, hey, I just let him be father.
I'm not trying to look like no gigolo, sir. But yeah, that song Reasons, everybody been playing that song Reasons, and you know what I mean? That song was written for like a jump, you know what I mean? A guy who slept with the lady, who he basically slept with a sex worker, basically. She had a whole man on the side and everything. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like, yo, he was expressing the feelings about it. I was like, yo, but that overall, shout out to Questlove and everybody, you know what I mean? Questlove from the Roots and everybody who contribute to that documentary. That is a good, well put together documentary, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like, I'm glad he did explain that Reason song to me, because I thought that was a song where you just let a girl know your reasons.
Yeah.
Reasons.
Yeah. And it was like, you know what I mean? He was like really feeling her, but come to find out she had a whole, you know what I mean? She was just one night standing him, basically.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey man,
so
I wish I could find her now, because that's all I need right now.
Hey, Hey, man.
Oh, Buster said Earth, Wind, and Fire is his favorite group. That's why he played trumpet. But we don't know you play trumpet. You ain't never come on the show and play. When you gonna come on the show and play, boss? I'm calling you out.
Bro.
That's right. Chief Rock will calling you out. Oh, after 12 years of knowing you, I ain't heard you play one beat yet. One note.
Buzz definitely got to come on one day, Buzz, and play something.
Yeah. What's the other dude name that what's the other dude name that was singing? The dark skin brother.
That's the one that sung Reasons, right?
Yeah. What's his name?
I forgot his name. I can't get it.
Right. That's the same. He's still with the group. That's
yeah.
Philip Bailey. Thank you.
There you go.
Tiffany PNP be on that shit, boy.
Philip Bailey. There you go.
Shit. Hey, PNP, I gotta holler at you too, baby. So when you get some time this week, hit Chief Rock up. I gotta holler at you. Yeah, Philip Bailey, he the truth, man. He can
Reasons. Sing it, Chief. Sing it, Chief.
All I reuse are just a parade, and all I reason so to say. Oh, yeah.
Sing it,
I'm
Chief.
starting to get the word. When he said his feelings starting to fade, because he found out the real dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got you, Tip. Make sure you make me one of them checks out too while you're doing it.
Yeah, Tiff. For sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, man,
But-
this pretty lady down here below us, man. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sister,
Yeah, we
Dr. Joy is in the building.
Yeah.
What's going on, sis?
Peace. Assalamu alaikum.
How you feel?
There.
Yeah.
Peace.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank y'all for having me on.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Hey, you know,
just brought-
it's a pleasure.
See, you just brought the double sunshine out when you came on. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. Praise be to Allah.
Not had a little sunshine, but when you came on, that you just said, oh.
Listen, I'm a Leo. I got a Leo sun and a Leo moon. It might be.
Come on, gang.
Might be.
Yay.
Let's
go.
Why'd you say you
Yay.
you
August
Man, I
Leo,
could've
14.
Yeah, for sure. August.
Yeah.
The only Leos.
I'm gonna mute my mic now.
See?
Sit back.
Let's go. Let's go.
You
You heard what she said. We bring double sunshine, sir. Yeah, I mean,
That's right. Earth, wind, and fire. I mean, we're there. We're the elements. We're there.
we the whole element.
We're the
I
whole-
keep telling you, we run the calendar,
We're
sir.
the whole- that's
We
right.
run the calendar. You know what I mean?
Well, you know,
Sister Dr. Joe.
Peace, y'all. Shouts to my girl Poe, aka
Yeah.
Kadia. Love you. Thank you
Kadia.
so much, family.
Yeah.
She was the one that put me on to y'all.
and she's a very talented young lady. too.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we get further into it, she's the one that made and designed my little promo thing for my class that I'm gonna be doing soon. So.
Oh yeah, she's super talented, super dope. She make us look good over here too. You feel what I'm saying?
I was reading that. I was
You know
reading
all
that. It made me laugh and stuff. Did you how you like
Yeah, man.
my little survey of reasons? How you like that, Joy?
Second,
How did you like me singing that little part of
keep
reasons?
going. I didn't even mean to interrupt. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm good. I just wanted to sing the intro part of it. I knew you was coming on.
I see. I was trying to get on when you were singing. You know, like my
Oh,
intro. That's what was.
man.
I missed the mark. I'm sorry. It's just that
Wow,
I'm
yeah.
not technologically savvy.
But you savvy though. I mean, the Lord, you do.
Listen, that's all
Very
MGT GCC all day. That's what it is.
Wow.
That's what it is.
And you talking
Praise be
about
to
you
Allah.
Somebody said you was gonna be shy up there. Can't tell.
No, not at all. Matter of fact, there's quite a few, like, all praises due to Allah. I
Right.
am MGT GCC of the Nation of Islam. So I've hosted podcasts for the STEM files for like well over a year. We were STEM talent in Black culture. So y'all can check all those videos out on YouTube.
Right.
I've been on several podcasts, hosted them. So like, it's an honor. It's always an honor to talk to Allah's people. Like, really, for sure. Like, this is family. We're all on the same family tree from the same roots. So yeah, it's always an honor and a pleasure. Mm-hmm.
I have an on the spot question, right?
Yeah, sure.
If we gave you one day a month, would you do it?
Inshallah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah, inshallah.
You know, hey, that would be great right there.
Yeah.
Everybody needs somebody like you to come on to let them know about stuff that they need to keep their body and system.
Honestly, I mean, that's what this is all about, really, for me. Like, we always say like health is wealth, but a lot of us like don't really know how to bridge that gap and make that word bond. And so that's kind of where I come in. And coming from like my own historical roots of the Black diaspora, and then learning Chinese medicine, and then coming into the Nation of Islam, it's just kind of like, oh, this was all by his design. Like, this is beautiful. So I've learned a lot. I continue to learn, and I'm also what they would call like the contact point for the Ministry of Health and Human Services. I'm in Greensboro. I'm in North Carolina, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
Was you born and raised there, or where you was born and raised?
No, actually, I'm Honduran. I'm from San Pedro Sula, Honduras. So yeah, my father's from Tela and Antida. So like all like Dr. Sebi territory, like same people, same place. Yeah.
Right.
That's what's up.
Wow, that's big, boy. I'm learning more and more about each minute,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
But it was a question I wanted to ask you. Sure. I'm trying to remember. I'm 65, so
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I may lose it, but it's gonna come back when we get off it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you know it was a question, and y'all remind me to bring it to you later. I'm gonna write it down when I remember.
Okay, that sounds good. If y'all have any questions in the chat or anything, ask.
Yeah, definitely. My first question to you is, what made you get into this field that you're in now? You know what I mean? Have you been studying it from a long time? Like, always wanted to be in this field since you know what I mean, or a kid, or it's something that came around as you got older?
Great question. So yes, all of that actually. So when I was young, like my story actually begins with adoption, which I was not crazy about. We know what that is, and it's called a different name in this day and age. And so I was very aware as a young person coming up. Like, they didn't hide that fact from me, but I always could tell that even when I would like go to the doctor or have like certain like health things pop up. I was relatively like super healthy as a child, but like when I got into my like high school and like young adult life, I was like, damn, I'm not really being treated this, like this particular way that I feel like I should be treated, or like my symptoms and things, like people are skipping over them, scrimping over them. And then by the time I was in my mid 20s, so I was I was at UNCG. My acupuncture journey started because I had a terrible bicycling accident. If anybody's familiar with Greensboro or Glenwood, that is like really popular, like well-known like hood around here. And me and my boyfriend at the time, we were bicycling home, and I got in like a major bicycling accident, hit my head on concrete without a helmet. I was out cold. My dude thought I was literally like dead, because he was like, you flopped on that concrete like a fish, and like the ambulance didn't come for like 20 minutes. Like, I was out cold. I didn't wake up until I was in the MRI. And so I was also, at the time, I was in a band. I was in a samba band, and we had a gig that day. And so I'm the Kaisha player, like one of the lead drummers, and they were like, yo, where's Joy? Like, what they get on the phone with my boo, and he's like, "We're at the hospital." My whole band come. They dip from the gig, and they
That's
all
love.
come.
That's love. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So I was like, I had mad concussion. I was in a neck brace for like 6 months. Like there were like so many different health things that happened after that. Like I didn't realize that I was this sick, but I lost my gallbladder. Like I had to have emergency, like they took my gallbladder out, like emergency surgery, like 6 months later. So like all this health stuff, like cascaded from just that bicycling accident. And so me trying to heal, like I was like trying to talk to I was trying to talk to the surgeon that had done the gallbladder removal, and I was like, can I keep it? Can I keep my stones? Like, what could And they're like, no, it's a biohazard. I was like, you're a biohazard. I'm not a biohazard. You're a biohazard.
Right.
I wanted to keep them because I was like, man, like that whole instance was like, you know what? I'm so fed up. I'm not being treated the way I need to be treated, and I'm gonna be my own doctor. Like, I'm not getting the answers or like the medical needs met. So I'm gonna be what I need and figure it out. And so lo and behold, it's like my senior year, and they had like it was like Earth Day, so they were having like a bunch of vendors and stuff out in the quad and whatnot. All of a sudden I see this table. It was like beam of light in this table, and it's an acupuncturist, a massage therapist, and like a couple other people. The acupuncturist sees me because I'm still in a neck brace. I'm like wearing this neck brace to school, and she's like, come here. I said, all right. She goes, you ever had acupuncture? I said, nope. And so she stuck a few needles in my ear, and I was able to finally turn my head that I hadn't been able to in like months. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea that was so, I've never heard of that. Meanwhile, my neighbor across the street, white girl living in the hood, and she was like, you need to go get, more acupuncture. I said, that's funny that you say that. You're the only person that I know that has ever said that word even to me, let alone I just got some, out here, this thing. So where is it? So long story short, it's like after I graduate, one of my bandmates is like, I know you're kind of like in the kitchen a lot. You grow your own food, you make your own medicines. Like, I think I have a, what do you call it? Like a resume or whatever, like to send in. I said, what's it for? And she said, it's a herbal pharmacist at an acupuncture clinic. And I was like, yeah, that's my gig. Give that to me. So I fill it all out. I fill out the application. Yeah, I fill it all out. Fill out the application. Call them up. This is God. Call them up. And over the phone, I hear, Joy, is that you? It's one of my homegirls on the phone. She was like, are you applying for this job? I said, yeah. Is it too late? She goes, no, you got the job. Just come on up. You got the job. So that was my intro into acupuncture, into the world. I had no idea. And then just one small other story, because this is where it really hit home. So I'm in there for like a year and a half. I stayed there for almost 4 years, like 3.5 years, and then some change. And then I went off to school for it. But in like the first year and a half, mind you, there aren't very many Black people coming in through those doors. And I'm like, I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, but at least it's kind of cool. Like I'm doing what I know is like literally in my veins to do, like working with the herbs and food and all this stuff. But we're not getting serviced. One day, this is a law.
Right.
Brother calls the office, and I'm at the front desk, and he was like, do you have an appointment today? The girl, this was also a law. The girl that had treated me in my ears, she worked at that clinic, and I didn't know that. So like all this was connecting. So that girl actually, she was really good at seeing patients who had strokes. They call it post-stroke sequelae. So like anything after stroke, if you got your face contorted, if you can't move, stuff like that, that's what post-stroke sequelae is, like all the aftermath of having a stroke. So she was really good at being able to give acupuncture and heal people from all of that. So this brother calls, and he was like, I've got late stage Parkinson's. Like, his wife's also on the phone. She was like, you're our last resort. Like, we maxed out our insurance. Nobody will see us. Like, it's go time. Like, what can we do? And I was like, yeah, come on in. Like, I think, I've never seen anybody in here, with that, but I think maybe this girl could do something. So And they come in, brother is like slumped and like moving real slow and like, you know, the like jittery thing and everything. And I was like, well, I put you with her. You know, I filled out their paperwork and stuff for them.
Right.
And he's in there for 2 hours. Mind you, like a first acupuncture appointment's like maybe an hour and a half or something like that. He's in there for 2. The girl that saw him, she's Caucasian lady. She comes out, and I'm like, yo, doesn't he need help off the table? Like, I'm concerned. Like, why'd you leave the brother in there? Like, doesn't he need done? He doesn't need help or whatnot? And she was like, no, I think he's got it. And I was like, we'll see. So literally, it was like Lazarus from the dead. Brother walks out like nothing happened, and his wife is crying. I'm starting to cry, and like he just like walks over to me and slaps his checkbook down. He was like, we're coming back. 6 weeks later, that brother was driving him and his wife home.
Wow.
Like, so like that to me was like, man, if these people can do it, this is ours in the first place. I said, I don't care how much it is. I don't care what I gotta do. Tell me where you went. And let me figure this out. Let me just figure this out. Because I'm in the door. Allah put me in the door. Let me figure this out. So that's how it started. That's a long story to your question, but that's how it started.
Hey, but you know what? I like that because we like stories with your answers. You know, a lot of people just put out blank answers. They didn't give us no detail with the answer. But I like that because you know what? As you were saying that, I was telling people that I know that have problems, try the acupuncture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I went to when I used to drive truck. I drove truck for 37 years. And one time I had a back injury, and I wanted to get back to work. Right, I couldn't miss no time.
Right.
So I went to the agents. They good at doing that too, and they did it for me for like 3 days in a row. And then I went and started doing some exercises. I got in the pool and walked with weights on. My back felt 100%.
That's right. Praise be to Allah. That's right.
So it's a brother that's listening to us. And I hope you're listening to us right now. You need to go get that situation taken care of. I think I mentioned it to him before about his situation. You know what I'm saying? Because he went and had a procedure. The procedure worked for a while, but now he said he's starting to feel it come back. So maybe this would help him out. And if possible, maybe he can get in touch with you so you can help him out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm tired of them giving us black people all the time. I'm not on some meds. I'm lucky to be 65, ain't on no meds. But they like to give us meds all the time.
Right. Yep. And that was like all that started like 15 years ago. So now here and like being in the nation, when we're talking about like, trying to like wean ourselves off of like this crazy medicine and stuff like that. Like I would be absolutely remiss. Like Allah, like, listen, don't think that I didn't pray. Every time I get on a podcast, I'm like, Allah just channeled through me how to eat to live. Every single person watching this has to pick up volumes 1 and volumes 2 because this is literally going to save your life. Elijah Muhammad saves lives. That's what we're taught to do. That's the instruction right now, even from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He wants us to make our communities a safe and decent place to live, and that can't start anywhere else than in your own home. He taught us how to eat, what to eat, when to eat. Matter of fact, this coming weekend, starting Thursday night, that's our last meal. We every month in the nation, we have a 3-day fast. That's only water, coffee, or tea for 3 days. I tell you, go Google the science behind how Western science is just now catching up to what the God in person, Master Fard Muhammad, taught the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and see what happens to your body, see what happens to your immune system, see what happens to like you even recreating new stem cells to prolong your life. That's crazy. Like it's amazing. It's not crazy, it's God. It's honestly.
And they call that 3 days. That's Ramadan.
No, Ramadan actually is a different month. It's like it's an entire month that we fast, and that's even a different time of fasting. Like we fast from sun up to sundown.
Okay.
No, not even water. And
Right.
that's an entire month. And actually this past Ramadan hit during our Savior's Day. So it was like the pinnacle of like Black History Month. And I
Wow.
mean, it was just I think everybody there this past Savior's Day, we were all in Detroit. It was just like another level. Like
Right.
another
Okay.
just
Well, I
another
want to
level.
say rest in peace to Mother Khadija
Yes,
Farrakhan.
sir.
You feel what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? May she rest in paradise, for real, for real.
Yes. All
Um,
praises due to Allah.
yes.
Yeah.
Hey.
I have a question. I have a question about the acupuncture.
Sure.
Once you get your first session of the acupuncture, do you have to do another session, or it's just like a one-time deal?
Good question. So when you have your first session, you're going to go through an assessment. Peace, Poe. I see you. And what the practitioner will do is actually like go through a full assessment. So like after she finds or he finds your like constitution, like your baseline of health, depending on
Mhm.
what you've come in for, then you can make like a program for yourself, and they can instruct you further on how often they actually recommend seeing you. So like let's say you had like a sprained ankle or something, right? That's different
Right.
than having kidney disease, right? So like
Right.
there's like levels to it, and there's depth to it also. It just really depends. Even like common cold, we've treated COVID, common cold. My focus is really obstetrics and gynecology often. Like it's there's so much in this medicine that it treats that, I mean, it just, you don't get bored.
Right. Because I ain't gonna lie, Sister Dr. Joy, I'm about to come and see you because
Yeah,
your boy got
please
a
be to
bad
that.
will. You know what I mean? I got a bad knee. You know what I mean? That be
I
every
had a
time it
joke for
rains.
that one.
No, no. But for real, every time it rains, well, you know what I mean? I got
Yeah,
every
that's
time
that
it
author.
rains, my knee
Author.
swells up. So
Right.
and it bees in pain. So I really want to try the acupuncture thing. So your boy coming through the
Come
office. I'm
through.
just letting
Yes,
you know.
Hey,
sir.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dr. Joy, check this out, man. You mentioned COVID,
Mhm.
and I have a bad deep theory about that COVID. Right?
Mhm.
I believe that's man-made. It didn't come from
Mhm.
countries or nothing like that. I believe it was because if you look at a lot of these shows that come on TV, they be telling you what they're doing, but we look at the show because we're looking at certain actors and stuff.
Mhm.
We're not looking at the show for what is really putting out there. And a lot of times we miss a lot of things. But I didn't miss it. I seen them make a sermon to go and tear this one town up with people having whatever it was that they had. And
Right.
that's what really made me think was I used to hear helicopters like 3 in the morning flying. Now who out
Yeah.
there 3 in the morning flying? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We ain't got no crops out here that you put this stuff down and fertilizer and all that. We ain't got
Right.
these are people here. So
Right.
I felt that it was kind of man-made, even though we lost a lot of people behind it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It was man-made because they tried to bring the same president when he was in the house before that came out. Now they tried to almost bring another disease out, but they stopped it. But you don't hear
Mhm.
about that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's I wanted to get that point. But being that you're a doctor,
Absolutely.
being that
Yes,
you're a
sir.
doctor, maybe you can, say something about that or whatever.
Well, we talk about, especially in like, there's a difference. There's like a very slight difference with really big crossover between what I do and like the Nation of Islam and like what we use as our medicine, which is
Right.
food. That's one of the biggest crossovers, like
Yeah.
and the natural way. And also there's another topic that you're choosing, to speak on, which is what we have been taught, especially from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, is we literally have an open enemy. That means he's playing in your face. And what the devil does is he instructs you and fools you and guides you into what you think is fair seeming, right?
Right.
So you could
Right.
be playing into your own trap thinking, oh, peace, love, justice, equality for all, but like it's in their game, not yours. It's not in
Yeah.
our game or position. So, you know, you really have to have discernment in this hour. You need to stay prayed up in this hour, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Jew, like, you know, we are one ummah. It's one God. So, you know, you really need to like sit tight next to your creator and
Yeah.
be guided in this hour, especially with what we eat. Because like you're saying, like even regardless of what's man-made and what isn't, you know, they're still putting poisons and things like that on our food. You know, there's still, you know, that's like part of the tactic. And so we really need to not only, you know, prayer without works is dead. So what you really need to be doing, if you haven't already, is start growing your own food. You need to start supplying, you need to have a survival kit, literally.
Right.
And you need to, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that we need to have, you know, food and supplies stocked up for at least 3 to 6 months, like a bunker. Like you need to, you know, literally have, and I'll give you, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you some things that you need. You need a micropore filter or a water system. You need some sort of solar panel battery, knives, toolkits, helmets, glasses, goggles. You need solar lanterns. You need a gas burner. You need tent and sleeping bag because you never know what's going to hit, when it's going to hit. Is it winter, summer? All these seasons are so extreme, and we've been taught and instructed by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to watch the weather. That's not just some like, oh, it's just raining outside. The God is the one that brings hail, sleet, earthquakes, and fire. So we need to be prepared. You know, you need a medicine kit. You need to make sure that you have everything that you need in bulk and stored properly so that it isn't exposed to sunlight or, you know, decomposes or deteriorates. You need medical kits or homeopathic kits, acupressure, which is something that I teach. Like that is life-saving, life that can be life-giving. You need matches and maps. If you don't know how to get around your town, you better learn. You better learn today.
But GPS ain't gonna be working.
No, your GPS. Listen, it's up here. It's up here.
Yeah.
And then with survival foods, I'll say this one last thing: the navy bean. We have our own farm in Michigan that supplies, and we actually have a staple foods good program. So you need to, you know, get on. I'll try to put the link in the chat, but you can buy in bulk navy beans, and I need y'all to look up not only the history but the actual, like, navy beans can even help you to heal from radiation. Like there's so much science in the navy bean, and you can make navy beans and you can make navy beans into like navy bean soup. You can make them into burgers. You can make them, you know, there's so much that you can do with a navy bean. So that's like the number one staple food that the Nation of Islam, like, y'all have heard the bean pie. It says American. Anything else come
right.
I was just getting ready to ask you about that because I see the brothers out every day. I go to certain areas. They got the bean pie. Give me a bean pie once in a while because I love bean pie. And they always had the fruit.
It's good,
They had the fruit in the bowl. They little plastic bowl. And I get me some of that sometime, but man. But they always give me a free paper though.
Absolutely, Final Call newspaper. Y'all can even stream Final Call radio.
Yeah.
That is your ticket. Like, get fulfilled through Final Call radio.
Right. So the navy bean, where do you get that from? I mean,
you can get them. Honestly, you can get them even in grocery stores. Like Food Lion has them. Yeah, some people, I think, I mean, like a lot of people have really caught on to that. We, as MGT and GCC, we're the Muslim women in the nation. We learn how to can. So we can our own dried navy beans. And so that is something that's like, it takes a lot of time. It takes practice. You know, you feel like you're in like that old home ec school, you know, whatnot. But like, it's a skill. It's a literal life-saving skill that I think last week or something, y'all were talking about that. Like, we got out of those like vocations, you know, like in schools and stuff, like woodworking and stuff. But like, home ec stuff is legit. Like, I mean, I'm a better, not just a woman, like I'm just a better person for it. Like, okay, I got my little supplies
Right.
here, but you can get
Right.
them. You can get them at Food Lion. You can get them at Harris Teeter. I don't know what y'all got up in Jersey. What do y'all got up in Jersey? What grocery stores? I don't know. But
Well, I'm down in Atlanta, and
oh, okay.
they got
Yeah, I'm in
Kroger's,
Jersey.
Walmart, Publix.
Yeah. They're just dried. That you
They
can
got a
find them in
couple of them.
bags. Yeah, you can find them in bags, and then you can make them. But if you want, I'll put in the chat the staple good program.
Yeah,
For
we definitely
everybody.
got like a Whole Foods up here, Acme, Walmart. But
Yeah,
Whole Foods is like the most healthiest supermarket ever, though.
Mhm.
You know,
right.
so
But anyway, it goes. It's like they should all cover the same, so you can get some of the same stuff regardless where you at. It just could be a different. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to say it's a grocery store, even though it's a different name. They got most of the same products. So, but yeah, go ahead. I just want to salute my sister. I'm so proud of you.
Joy.
Thank you.
Tiffany from Portland said, "Are navy beans and white beans the same thing, or are they different?"
They so the navy bean is the navy bean. I think sometimes they'll try to say that like white beans they're like a little larger. That's not a navy bean. The navy bean, they even are a little bit like, sometimes mine are white from the farm from Michigan, but sometimes they're even a little bit brown even, or pink. But it's gotta say navy bean.
Right. Hey, we got two celebrities came in the house. I don't want them to think we're not acknowledging them. But we got crown holder DJ Knott's sister in there, Miss Stacy out in Jersey City, and we also have our own Truck D, the commissioner, is in the house. Built for this network is in the house. What's up, Truck? Yeah. But Joy, enlighten us on some more stuff that you do. You know, I mean, I'm loving to hear you talk because I mean, you just make me. I'm just sitting here like in the day, like a little kid in this candy store, talking about what piece of it getting.
Man, well, I mean, I don't know if y'all still have my little. I think I sent the flyer. Poe made it for me for my class.
we do. And please enlighten us about the class while you your video.
Pop that up. Show my sister off. So a lot of people, like when they come and they see me, well, first off, so when I went off to school, it took me 7 years. So Tiff in the chat, like I was in Portland, Oregon for that long, and it was grueling. And luckily I was able to meet a really dope community out there. It felt like home for as long as I was out there. And finished school, finished my master's program, finished my clinical doctorate. And then I moved back here during COVID. And I started fundraising, all grassroots, no loans, no banks or anything. And it was all people power. And I fundraised to buy a school bus, like a church bus. And I gutted the whole thing myself and turned it into Earthworks Acupuncture Mobile Clinic. So I was going around to farmers markets, to lodges, to like anything the city was putting on. Like I'm a staple at Juneteenth here, like, you know, and that was where I was doing acupressure even in the ears, like, which is, you know, just as healing as acupuncture, which is the needle. Acupressure is actually a mustard seed, and the mustard seed, mind you, this is also God. He allowed me to fundraise literally on the faith of a mustard seed. I literally went all over the place and gave people acupressure with mustard seeds and put them in the ear, because the ear is a little microcosm of your whole body. So I could treat neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, all that in the ear. And he allowed me to make enough money with the people for us, by us, by any means necessary. And I bought the bus, gutted the bus, painted the bus, put a catalytic converter on the bus. and that's now the acupuncture bus. So now I just see people in there who are like shut-ins, or like they've just been like had surgeries and stuff like that, or like the elders, like they can't come out. But anywho, when I go to these functions and things, everybody's always asking me so many great questions, and they're like, where can I learn more about this? And I might give them like a book reference or something like that. But it's like I was also a TA throughout my whole like academic career for this. And then I had worked those like 3.5 years in a clinic, and I was like, man, let me just make a class online. Let me just make a school online that kind of, again, like really like marries the two together, and like teaches and shows. So my class, it's a 6-week course. If you sign up today, tomorrow's the last day for 15% off. So I'll put that in the chat too. But the whole class is designed for beginners and like any intermediate learners. So if you know a little bit about a little bit, or a little bit about a lot, or in between, if you're a gardener, if you're an herbalist, if you're Dr. Sebiite, if you're Queen Afua like whatever, Lila Africa, like if you are familiar with any of these healers and want to learn more also about how mind, body, and spirit are who we are, like we're not a part of nature, we are integrated in nature, like we are walking nature. And so that's what this is for. It's for people who want to understand, they call it traditional Chinese medicine, but I'll go through even like the history and the facts of all of that. They call it that because we're in America, and historically, eventually they like codified the medicine, meaning like they just like lumped everything together, because before they westernized it was all oral tradition, family medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like my great auntie, slapped some plantain that she chewed on my arm and it healed the bug bite, that type of stuff. Like that's like that's what it was before they were like, let's make this official. Like that's what it was. So we're going to go through the history of all of that, but it combines the theories behind everything. Like, how did she know that I ate a pineapple before I came into the clinic by touching my pulses? And, how did she know I didn't get enough sleep like a week ago? And, I got irritable. Well, so this is a little lengthy, but like there's pulses that we check. There's 3 different pulse points on both wrists, and then there's 3 different depths to each of those. So you technically have 9 different pulses. And so those pulses are not like when you go to the Western doctor and it's like a beats per minute, like, oh yeah, you're good 60 beats per minute. No, it's the quality of the blood that's like flowing through your vein. Is it thin? Is it choppy? Is it thready? Is it, like weak? Can I feel it? Is this one communicating with this other one? Like how, what's talking to me? So like, let's say you had like, I don't know, like barbecue and collard greens and mac and cheese before you came in to see me. Your pulse is going to be crazy. And your tongue is going to look crazy. And I'm going to be like, when did you eat? Because your spleen is all like gucked up, and now you wonder why you have, sinus issues and you got a headache. And, I'm asking you these questions that are like, dang, how did she know that? And it's like, well, because your pulse is telling me what's going on internally inside of you. And now I'm asking your story to corroborate the story. So I also know when you're lying.
Wow. Wow. I like to know
there goes your Thanksgiving, Chief. There goes your Thanksgiving.
Right. But that's interesting. You can find that out just based on, like I know if you eat certain things, you can tell the pulse will be different. So, but that's interesting, how deep you can check that, and also that can also be an underlying factor to something's wrong with you. You know what I mean? If you're having something that you might not know, but you can tell based on that pulse, I think that's interesting.
It's very it's like a party trick. Sometimes people are like, oh.
Dr. Joy, when I come to see you, I need all that. I need a full blown check.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure your boy is, you know what I mean, right. I want to make sure the blood is flowing good. You know what I mean? I need all that. You know what I mean? I just don't need that. I need
You need that deluxe.
every last post check. You know what I mean?
From head to toe. I got
you feel me?
Nah, you need that deluxe.
Yeah, you feel me?
Tiffany also want to know is when you barbecuing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it best to use wood or charcoal? And I was always told wood is better to use.
I heard that too.
A lot of time because I started cooking with wood when I used to barbecue. You know?
Yeah. Now, see, like, it depends on what way you want to come for it. Like, if you know that you're not ready to make certain transitions in your diet and you're just looking for like a cleaner way to do something, okay, I can meet you there. Yeah, do it with wood. Do it outside and do it with wood. If you're ready to make that transition, the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that we should really be eating a vegetarian diet. I saw Bus's question too, or something about ham hocks and pork is the devil's meat. So it's full of worms and it makes you so sick. And to Tiffany's question, because I'm from a Latin culture, girl, I grew up in South Carolina and I saw the whole pig in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen all that, but I actually. This is a lot too. Like even when I was little, like I did not like it. There was something that was just like, ugh, like I just don't. It was like too salty or something for me. I don't know. My family, meat and potato people all day long. That's them, you know. But I was like, nah, it's just not for me. But I've been vegetarian and then I went vegan and then I went raw vegan and now I'm back to vegetarian. So like most of my life. Inshallah, I'll hit 40 this year, but like most of my life, I've been vegetarian.
So when was the last time you had meat?
I had lamb for like a health condition that was like given to me. It was given to me. Listen, I did not even know how to. I had been away from meat for that long that when I was prescribed that through when I was in like Chinese medical school, I had like a lung condition that I was trying to heal, and they were like, yeah, you need to eat some like warming lamb or something. And I was like, I don't even know how to cook. Like I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna hurt myself if you make me cook something that I ain't been cooking forever. Like you gotta I need somebody to come over and cook for me. And so they did. They came over and made like lamb meatballs and like tzatziki. I don't know what it was. It was pretty good, but like as soon as my condition healed, I was like, enough of that. I'm okay. I like being vegetarian.
that lamb is some good meat. I love lamb.
I had lamb too.
I used to get the little chops, and sometimes I may get the quarter. You know, I'm a cook. I can cook. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no woman to cook for me. I can cook.
Steve.
You know?
Conversation for another day.
I see this. What about the white tongues?
let me Dr. Joy, we got in Jersey, we got a lot of halal spots.
Yeah.
Is they really more, because I hear a lot of people say it's not safe to eat in a halal spot, then I hear other people say it is. From your opinion, is it more safe to eat from a halal spot? Because what we call a halal spot is they basically sell like the fried chicken, the Italian cheeseburgers. You know what I mean? Then we got a full-fledged halal restaurants around here too.
Because I know on Jackson Avenue, you know that one, and they used to have the different foods at that time that Muslims would eat. Like Dr. Joy, I have an aunt that's 85 and grew up as a little kid. Muslim. She's been to Mecca 15 times out of 30 times trying to go. Yeah, because you know it's steps to get in there. Am I right? Yeah. If you don't know this, if you don't know the steps, you're not getting in there. It took her after 30 times. She only made it in there 15. But I want to ask you one more question.
Yes, sir.
I'll leave it to Poe and Knock. It's in Newark, New Jersey. I don't know if you know about it. Maybe able to look this up. They used to have a Chinese Muslim restaurant where all the Muslims used to go. Yeah. And that food, That Chinese food was the best Chinese food I don't even eat Chinese
I don't doubt
food.
it.
I moved down here. I haven't had Chinese food only one time, and the meat didn't taste the same. So that's what made me stop.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
yeah, that Chinese Muslim and all the Muslims used to be there, man. That's what made me feel safe about eating it. The lettuce, anything they made was good. The
Yeah.
egg rolls was great, you know.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
They said, well, to answer Knox's question, like, so you gotta also think too, like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff has been like whitewashed, so to speak. So like
Right.
it might say halal, and you got to double triple check. Like, what you mean halal, and you're smoking cigarettes or selling alcohol or whatnot? Like,
Right.
hold up, hold on. You know,
Yeah.
like Black Muslim culture is a little bit different than
Yeah.
that. When you get
It
into
is.
like then there's like differentiations, but like
Uh-huh.
5%ers, all that,
Yeah.
all this, but because of where I'm sitting, because of where I'm speaking from, we are taught that it's how to eat to live. And then if we're going grocery shopping, yeah, you can find like halal grocery stores, like that don't sell like pork or anything like that. You can find those, and also kosher grocery stores, because what's good enough for them is good enough for us. So in terms of like that kind of grocery, because they're really meticulous, and that's like in the book, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that kosher foods too. So and then I saw Tiffany's question, what about white tongues? That could be like quite a few things. Like in Western medicine, depending on like how long you've had it, it could be something called thrush or like candida, which you might need like in their term like an antibiotic or something like this. But there's herbs that are also antibacterial, antimicrobial, things of this nature. And then in Chinese medicine, we're talking about your spleen's health, like your spleen in your stomach. So like, yeah, you can scrape your tongue. If you went to see a traditional Chinese medical like doctor or practitioner, they would tell you don't scrape your tongue, because we want to see exactly what's going on, because your tongue is a whole map and it shows us what's happening also inside of your body. Everything from like your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your spleen, and your stomach. So like you wouldn't need to, but for the most part, when I see a white tongue, especially if it has like teeth marks or what we call like scallops around the edges, that's all spleen stuff. You need to look at or Google tonify spleen. So you need to look at foods that would tonify your spleen or even warm your spleen, because your spleen could be like cold and damp. I mean, you could have all kinds of stuff. You could have digestive stuff. You could, be cold. You could have terrible periods with stuff like that. Like there's all kinds of stuff for, from that. So.
Yeah. I've seen quite a few people with those white tongues. Yeah. I would never kiss nobody. They're talking about that's milk. Yeah, well, go wash the milk out. Go get some Listerine.
That's hilarious.
But Dr. Joy, you such a bundle of love and fun.
Praise be to Allah.
And I really enjoy it. But you bring a different twist to this culture thing. But we used to have a doctor on that came on once a month, or I think twice a month sometimes, Dr. Jeremy. I met him and his wife because I took him to the airport one time. I'm going to show you how good this doctor is. He don't like to get meds. I went and did, I did a courtesy. I went to his office, paid for a whole book. But this is how he do it. He bring you into a room with a camera. He talks to you about life in general. And after that, then he'll take you into the examination room. He don't have the girls do only thing the girls do is take your blood, EKG, and all that other stuff. But he preps you with everything else. And he told me he don't like to get meds. He said meds don't cost a lot. He said a lot of doctors make their money off of meds. They want to keep pushing it off people. But he said, if you can do without him, he'll tell you things you can do without using meds and whatnot. And he was really a good doctor. So that's why I'm glad you came on and said how your culture, how y'all do things, because I feel if you do it that way, you may survive and last a little longer. It's just that you just can't do a little of it. You got to continuously do it.
All praises due to Allah, and all of us are on a different, different levels. Like sometimes you have really big breakthroughs. Sometimes people still struggle. Like we're taught to eat, even from these texts, to eat one meal a day. I only eat one meal a day, and I strive to eat between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m.
Right.
Some days I hit that mark, some days I don't. But even if I don't, I'm still only eating one meal a day. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now the trick is, it's not even a trick. I shouldn't even use that kind of language. But the thing is to remember that when you say one meal a day and you're eating at like noon, and then you eat the next day at like 10 a.m. and then you eat the next meal, like you're not giving your organs, according to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, enough time to literally rest and digest. And this also translates into Chinese medicine, that when I give acupressure or someone has a treatment, they literally, and this is why it's so important for Black people, when you are in a state of rest and digest, which we rarely are, right? The open enemy, y'all, keeps us stressed. It keeps us, like consistently, like just like watching your back at all times. That's not rest. That's not. And a lot of people, like, I know some brothers that are like, I'll ask them, they'll come in and I'll be like, did you get good sleep? And they're like, I shut my eyes. And I'm like, but did you rest? And they're like, I mean, what's that? Like literally, some of y'all brothers don't even know. Some sisters don't, but like the brothers, y'all do not know how to rest, which is a, you know what I'm saying? Like that is such a, that to me is a war crime, that Black men don't know how to rest. Honestly.
Right. I need to be consistent, because I told some people, since I've been doing Lyft and Uber, it's been like 4 years, 4.5 years, right? I only eat one meal a day, because I don't feel you should eat and drive, because that makes you get the itis. You get tired, right?
Right.
So I eat around the time you said, between that 4 and 6 hours. And Crown Holder can tell you, we'll not be going to the store in the evening, not be talking to people. It's around 6, right?
Right.
Yeah.
This is all I have during the day. I get up in the morning, I drink a little water, after I pray, I drink a little water, take my little, only vitamins I take is I take a Mega B, a high milligram fish oil. I take the odorless garlic, a high milligram, and I take the Bear aspirin, the one, the yellow bottle with the heart on it. I take that in a high milligram. I've been taking this for over 20 years. That's probably why I'm not on no med. Because
that's good.
What made me start doing that was when I first moved down here in '98, my cholesterol was out, and I didn't even know. I went to a free health fair, and the doctor said, "I'm surprised you walking out here. See me Monday." You know what I'm saying? So they prescribed me the cholesterol pills, but a homeboy of mine in Jersey said, "Don't take it. It's side effects. I've been taking it. I get side effects."
Yeah, and man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like for men and women, actually, in particular, like when you have a high cholesterol, right, your liver is being affected. So some of us could even have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. You're not even drinking and you have a fatty liver. How, Sway? It's because you are so stressed. You are so stressed out that your cortisol is just through the roof. And when your cortisol goes through the roof, that thing is affecting so many other hormones in like a cyclical way, that you are just, okay, well, now my cortisol is high. Now my progesterone is low. Now I'm getting night sweats. Now I got, acid reflux, I got gallstones now. And you're like, where's all this coming from? Literally stress. We talk about, stress will kill you. Like, in multiple different ways, like from almost every organ system.
But
so I have a question. All right, so For just in general, what are some good vitamins and minerals that we should have a day? Like, tell us whatever health issues you have. What are some key vitamins and minerals that we should have?
Good
Um,
question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vitamin C, at least 1,000 milligrams a day. Zinc, really important. Um, if you're iron deficient,
Yeah,
and if
I
you're
take
like,
that.
if you're one of those people that gets blood work done, ask them to check your copper levels, because sometimes we be out here, like they always say, black people are anemic, but why? Like, really, why? Check your copper
right.
levels, because copper holds, right, the
Right.
iron. So, like,
That's
if that's
vitamin D, right?
if
That's
that's low,
vitamin D.
say it again.
Is that vitamin D you talking about? Got to
Yeah,
take.
you can do vitamin. Now you got to be careful sometimes with vitamin D. My favorite way to take vitamin D3 is with K2. That is going to help with
Okay.
your cholesterol.
Right.
And also it's going to help like with your arteries. What it does is it, like, kind of like unplugs all that like mucus stuff out of the arteries, and
Hmm.
puts the right calcium. Well, it's not even mucus, it's like the calcium buildup. It puts that back into the bones where it belongs, but it has to be D3 and K2 together. Some people who are
Okay.
on blood thinners and stuff can't do that, so you really have to check. I'm giving y'all food for thought. I'm not telling you what to take, but I'm giving you the whys of like, how come I can't take this? Or like, why would this be good? If you're not on anything, try that. And you got to
Wow.
try it
Right.
for a
Okay.
while. You got to try it for a while. You can't just be like, oh man, I forgot. If you're that forgetful, put it in your phone. You're on your phone all the time anyway. Set an alarm.
Right. The alert.
Golly,
That's a
set an
good.
alarm.
Hmm.
I tell all my patients that. I'm like, listen, if you can't do this one thing for me,
Right.
meet me halfway. Just meet me halfway. And they do that. Like, even in school, we're taught, like, what's the best medicine that you can, give people? And people are like, pills, tinctures, granules, whatever. Mm-mm. It's the one that the patient will take. What are you going to
Right.
take?
Mhm.
What are you going to do?
Right.
Like, do you care about yourself that much? And that's why the things that I've learned in the nation, like, we are taught self-improvement is the basis for community development. So when you really have knowledge of self, that you are a god, that's not blasphemous. It says it in the Bible. We are all God's children of the Most High God. Like, when you really come into the knowledge of self, you will essentially want to save your own life.
Right.
You will find your value again in your life. And it's not going to be for someone else. Man, I got this son, I got this daughter. No, you are
Yeah.
important
Right.
enough. You are worthy enough that God's even keeping you around, not just to kick it. Yes, you can, but like, you can like literally like
Okay.
shift. You can shift your life, and that's what this is all about. Like, the
Right.
nation, we're not just the nation of Islam. Like, we are a nation within a nation. Black people on the
Mhm.
planet Earth, the original people.
For real. I like how you
Mhm.
slid that tribe in there too.
I know,
Um,
right?
yeah,
That's
I
my
like
hip
how you
hop
slid
sister.
that.
That's my sister.
Yeah, for real. Ask Kadir. I call you my spiritual hip hop sister. For real,
Yeah.
for real.
To Allah.
I do. So, but is there I'm a big person that's big on fruit. So is there a particular healthy fruit? Like, you know what I mean? Because I know I'm real big on doing grapefruit a lot. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Mm-hmm.
is grapefruit like grapefruit and pineapples for me? You know what I mean?
Both of
Mostly.
those are good. Both of
Yeah, I
You know
those
what I
are
love
good.
mean?
pineapple.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Is there a particular fruit that's good and that's bad? And should we stay away from like certain grapes and stuff like that?
Okay, that's a great question. So, well, one, just to double back real quick. So, also black seed oil. We're taught in the nation, like,
Yeah.
especially like after COVID, get your black seed oil up. Doesn't matter if it's like pill form. Some people are all right with it, like when they just like
Yeah,
take it as the thing. But that's also a very good one to add into your regimen. Also, for the ladies, well, particular, I know a lot of people, they'll talk about like ashwagandha or rhodiola or whatever, like
yeah.
calm. Some people smoke weed, cool, whatever. But like, magnesium, not a magnesium complex, magnesium glycinate.
Okay.
If you take
Mhm.
magnesium glycinate at night, you will sleep like a baby.
Word.
If you have pain in your muscles, especially if you're athletic or lift weights or whatever, magnesium aspartate. Don't take that at night, but that would be like for your muscles and stuff. That one's
Right.
good. For like fruits and vegetables, Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad says eat as many fruits and vegetables as you want. Personally and professionally, you really want anything with the seeds still in it. Do not get the seedless biohacked crap. Don't.
Yeah, I heard
Because
that
you got
too.
seriously, because you got to think about it. Like, well, when you take a seed out of something, it's infertile. You know what I'm saying? So what's it doing to you? Like, what are you, putting into your temple? But yeah, I like. There's so many brothers out here right now slinging watermelon, like seeded watermelons. They got the orange, they got the yellows, they got the reds, like they got all the ones. I'm like, how'd you get a pink pineapple? I ained never seen one of those. Bring me one of those. Whoever got one, I'll send y'all my address if y'all got a pink pineapple for me. I've never had one.
It's supposed to be red. It's supposed to be red, not pink.
Yeah, I heard like about pink pineapple.
Yeah.
This one lady that comes to my job. She makes a whole bunch of like different lemonades with like herbal, like ginger, turmeric, and stuff.
Oh, I
And
love
she
that.
does
Yeah,
make
hibiscus tea.
Yes,
That's
she does tea too, and she just made like a orange, watermelon, mango, and some other stuff in it that was in ginger. I remember it had ginger in it, but she always tried to make sure it's herbal with certain like different elements, and she does mix it together. Like, and plus it had health impacts, no sugar. It's all natural, everything. So always,
ginger for all the white tongues in the live chat. like get you some slices of ginger and put that in some hot water and sip on that.
yeah. Ginger is good for a lot of things, like inflammation and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And my dad was big about ginger and turmeric.
Yes.
Yeah, so we gonna get into this display real quick. Hold on, Chief. I got you, bro. I got you covered.
Yeah.
You speak to Allah.
Yeah.
Yes, big shouts to my girl. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. No, she did a video. I did the flyer. So kudos to you for your course. So I'm so happy for you.
Collaboration. It's good collaboration.
Yes. I'm proud of my sister.
Yes, Dr. Joy, give them your socials and everything. Yeah. Let them know where they can follow you. You know what I mean? And everything.
I'm doing it right now.
Like Lauryn Hill. Almost sound like Lauryn Hill with that.
Everything is everything. Shout out to Lauryn Hill.
Yes, for real at the BT.
Jersey in the house.
Big Jersey.
Yeah.
We outside with it. Tri-State been having a good year, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
A shout out to Earthwork Acupuncture.
Earthwork Acupuncture, man. Make sure y'all go and check it out, because I'm going to check her out. I'm getting my joints. I'm getting the wheel done. I'm getting the blood workflow. You know what I mean? So Dr. Joy will be seeing your boy real soon. You know what I mean?
Down, bro. I got you.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know I ain't big. I'm kind of a needlephobia dude. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna look when you do the acupuncture. I probably don't want to try to call Quest in a headphone or something. You know what I mean?
Just to let y'all know. Because Joy, you remember when I came up to High Point and you did like the acupuncture on my ear? It's
yeah.
really, yes, it's the needles. It's like you really don't feel it. You know what I mean? Like when she does it, she's so good with it, you don't feel it. Like literally, I was
They're
sitting there in
so
the chair.
thin. Yeah.
Yeah, you put it in my ear. I was so chill. Like I don't remember nothing. I was chill in the circle with everybody else. But yeah,
Well, well, Dr. Joy, I need the full enchilada then. I need the air joint, I need the blood work, and I need the knee joint. You know what I mean? I need the whole package deal when your boy, because your boy coming
Got
back
you.
to Jersey feeling, you know what I mean, a thousand trillion
Got you.
bucks. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Feeling light on the
Yes,
feet.
sir.
Why don't you just get the mummy job? That's all over the damn body then.
Hey, listen, if I can, I will. Let me start off slow first, bro. You got to start before you walk.
That's so funny.
But Dr. Joy, thank you for coming in and spreading the love. I
Thank y'all for
appreciate you. We
having
definitely
me.
going to schedule you next month because we want you to
Thank
come and drop
you.
this knowledge every month for us, for real, for
Praise be
real.
to Allah, to be an
You know what I
honor.
mean?
And y'all, please check out my website. It's got the link for the 6-week online course. You'll get a nice little certificate, but I'm going to teach you so much stuff. There's going to be recorded video lessons, a workbook that I've been working real hard on with like charts and diagrams and illustrations. There're going to be Qigong exercises so you get your body moving, little quizzes. And then on the 6th week, you're going to have a real live question and answer with me, which I'm there for as long as you are. So, you know, we're going to be going through topics of the origins of traditional Chinese medicine, Black history of Chinese medicine in the United States. If y'all don't know it, now you know. Dr. Mutulu Shakur, who was Tupac's stepfather, he with
yeah,
the Black Panthers and the Young Lords, they overtook the Lincoln Memorial Hospital in the 70s in the Bronx, and they literally made a whole acupuncture clinic, a holistic wellness clinic to get our people off the street, off of crack, off of all kinds of craziness, and put them back on the track of health and abundance and wellness. So y'all need to check out also. It's free on YouTube. It's called Dope is Death, and it's all about him and the Young Lords and the Black Panthers. But in this course topic too, we're going to go over all the philosophical foundations, all the Taoist influences, all the holistic nature of traditional Chinese medicine, all that diagnostic thinking, like the pulses and the tongue and stuff. So you're going to get so much in this course. So I'm looking forward to teaching.
yay! So proud of you.
Praise be
Sister
to Allah.
Dr. Joy, we love you. Peace be on you, my sister.
Yeah, love you, sis. You already
Assalamu
know what it is.
alaikum. I
All
appreciate
right.
y'all.
We'll be in
Love you,
contact.
sis.
We'll schedule you for next month. We'll stay in contact.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Love, sis.
Peace.
That is Sister Dr. Joy, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. You know
Let's
what I
put
mean?
her website on the chat so that way y'all have it. So that's the website. You can get information about the course and also more information about her too. Earthworks, SACU.org. So you see in the chat. Make sure you check out my sister. That's my
And
sister.
we
For real,
gonna
for real.
actually put her website link in the built for this
Yeah.
radio network.com.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we're adding
So
that section.
we
Okay, I'm sorry.
we could definitely do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, because we at this point where we gotta start staying healthy for real, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And support each other, especially when they do something positive and for the community and for our health. And, you know, and Joy, she's been doing it for years. And it just, everything, because I've seen her firsthand, you know, because that is my best friend. So I've seen her firsthand and see what she does and the love she has, and people that actually I've seen, like sometimes we go out, like where we go out to events and people come up to her and it's, you know, you can tell she got a great spirit. I know y'all see her on camera, but she has a great spirit. She loves what she does. She's very knowledgeable, and I just commend my sister. You know what I mean? I can't see my best friend, but at the same time to see her and know her, you know, and being so talented, so professional with everything she does and the love she has for what she does is amazing. So.
Yeah, facts, big ups. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know, Sister Dr. Joy will be our health analyst right here, officially on Built for This Network. You feel me? Let's get it. But you know what time it is, baby. You know what time it is. Oh my goodness, it's that time. Wait a minute. I kind of got a theme music to it too. You know what I mean? Hold on. Oh. Hey, it's the spoil you alert. Okay. We gonna get it to that Raising Canaan. We gonna talk that Raising Canaan. We gonna talk about. If you don't know what spoil you alert is, man, we get into things. You know what I mean? Everything, movies, shows, everything. So hey, you have to check it out. Hey, as much as we love to have you right now, hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Hey. Re up. Yeah.
I know.
Oh Lord, I knew you was Chief. To help yourself. Could you?
It is all right.
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
I know heartbreaks, setbacks, I get back, ups and downs.
Take that.
It's all part of the game. And I ain't the coat man, the dope man, I'm a show man. I gotta make it. Hey, let's go. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I watch Power sometimes just for the theme song, for real.
Yeah. I
50
love
be
it too.
killing them theme songs.
But I love the original that made it too.
Oh, give it all you got.
Give it
Hey, give it all you got. Yeah. Let's get it. Hey, listen. Raising Canaan, man. I know we tapped into RC in the building. Yeah, RC. You know what I mean? RC, we gotta get you. We gotta get RC just his voice up here, a phone call or something to drop some.
We gotta find out how to hook the phone line.
For
my
real.
prank call too.
Yeah,
gotta get them going too.
Right. But yo, episode 2, we gonna go to episode 2, then 3, because you know what I mean. We didn't get a chance to do it. Episode 2, man. Listen, it was good.
That was a good episode.
That was a good episode. That was a real good episode.
Yeah.
A lot of things are starting to form. Rock starting to make moves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Marvin's still on his mission. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Marvin's hungry for blood. Marvin hungry for blood.
Juke is trying to balance out between family and, you know what I mean, keeping her family safe and her feelings about everything. Kanan out just with snaps and pops and breeze. You know what I mean?
Snap, crackle, and pop. They gotta go.
Snack, crackle, and pop.
They gotta go.
And,
I already told you. They gotta go because they got money. All they do is sit there and eat. And my thing is, if you're gonna be in a game like that, you can't rely on everybody doing the work for you. You gotta be in there too. You know what I mean? And for every time you see them, they sitting there eating. You know what I mean? They gotta go.
They supposed to. They the Black Mafia. You don't see Tony Danza. You know what I mean? In them streets, he in his restaurant. You know what I mean?
No, you already got stabbed on the bench. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm thinking about.
No, you right, but he met up with homeboy from Jersey.
Yeah, and got stabbed on the bench.
Yeah, that was another.
But he ain't out there selling the stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Snack, crack, and pop gotta go. That's how I feel.
Well,
but also, what you feel about Chief? Let me ask her. I talked to Knox about this. How do y'all feel about Unique leader? You think he really gone?
Yeah, he gone. Unique scared.
I don't think he gone.
He ain't got no.
I don't think he gone.
I think he gone too.
I don't think he gone. I don't think he gone.
Because if you listen to the story of them when they was back in the day, They only talked about
Breeze.
They never talked about Unique.
Right.
So Unique after Lou left, I think they said that that's when what's his name got out of town. Because he got so many people after him.
Yeah, that's true.
The Italians after him.
Got Marvin after him.
Yeah,
Marvin.
And Breeze after him. I like what the Italian told Breeze. He said, damn, you just went to the wind, huh? Well, why you couldn't be the storm or
Yeah. A hurricane.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was curious to see.
That Tony Dance was a motherfucker, but he gonna get his too. He gonna get his
Yeah,
too,
he
man.
is.
Yeah,
Especially you Breeze boy Taz. Taz gotta go. Taz
Yeah,
is a full-blown trader.
Yeah.
Is a full-blown trader.
Yeah. Especially when he did
Marvin's
the Canaan.
the show this season. He is. Marvin acting range is definitely coming to fruition.
Yeah, because you remember how he got in Kanan's face? You remember Kanan was like, I got work for you. Marvin was like, I'm above you. There ain't no way you gonna tell me you got work for me. You work for me. I don't work for you.
He said, I'm a gangster. I'm the hottest gangster.
Right. It's like, no, don't come to me like that.
He said, you and your little Pop Warner league can't even. He called his league Pop Water, bro. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, man.
He said, it's grown and safe.
And there go Kanan. He said, stay up, gangster. He was about to smack Kanan right there to Kanan.
Yeah, because the way he turned around, he was like, because the way he turned around, he was like, I know you can just say that to me.
She said Unique could be.
What do y'all think about this? Yeah,
I can see that. But I think, like I said, with Unique. No, well, I'm gonna say this real quick. I know when Unique, when he got that hug from his son, because you remember his son didn't want nothing to do with him. So when him to come out and give him that hug, I knew that's a pivotal point to him. But also, I was like, to me, knowing how he is, I don't know, because you remember his girl was like, oh, you could be a lawyer, you could be a doctor. You know he ain't gonna be no damn lawyer. Come on now. You know he ain't gonna be that. So I'm like, what is he really gonna do in another town? You know what I mean? Because he ain't gonna just pick up a regular job like that. That's not Unique.
Like Pop said, you need to go to another town and manipulate it so you won't see no more of him.
Yeah, I can see him doing that, but like I said, like for her to think he could be a lawyer and all that stuff, I'm like, come on now.
Oh, she's dreaming. What is
I'm like, you know he ain't gonna be no lawyer.
Bro, no, what is she beside a motherfucker that's taking money and buying up that goddamn thing? She looking good, got a car, got clothes.
Yeah, she got that house and everything.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit.
One thing Unique know how to do is hustle. You know what I mean? So like you say, he could be leaving to a whole nother town to just get his hustle on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Because his looks intimidate some of them young boys where they go, and they just gonna be right with him. But he gonna tell them, "Show you the way, motherfucker. Just follow me. I'm ridiculous, goddammit." But I think that's a good point. Marvin is the star this season.
Yeah, he is. Because he's hungry. Because the thing is, he's hungry, and he's like looking at Rock and Kane, and like, why y'all not really caring about Lou dying other than me? And he's like starting to look at everybody like, okay, why are you so stuck on his money and not trying to find out who killed Lou? You know what I mean? Because he married Marvin. Even went to the pastor. The pastor was like, you got to find forgiveness. He was like, no, I ain't trying to hear all that. So I'm curious how far Marvin gonna go. You know, because he's hungry for blood, which I don't blame him. He lost his brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I call Marvin double barrel. When we came into Jersey, and the motherfucker said, I need to know that before you finish that drink. So either you can finish the drink or not finish it. Oh boy, and then get time to turn that shit back up again. Marvin,
yeah, Akbar was gone.
Yeah, double barrel.
Yeah, make sure.
Like that, boy, he handled that like
Yeah, he also said Unique knew his time was up too. He had a good run. Yeah, because he told Kanan. He told Kanan that what they were planning on doing. They was planning on turning them against each other. So before y'all got that chance to try to take me out again, I'm gonna leave all of this at this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Unique is gonna stay going permanently because they started to take over his blocks.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that's another thing. Yeah, they did take over his block. Blocks. But also, I'm curious with Rock with the she got that new connect in a new way.
That's what I'm what you think about the Flossie chick? Because I think she digging Marvin. She digging Marvin.
Yeah, because she was out here.
Knock that motherfucker down with goddamn.
Because he said I don't pay for it, so I'm curious because the way she be looking at him like, oh, so you let a woman lead, huh?
She said you can't afford this pussy here. I'm like, oh.
He said I don't pay for it, so.
Peep game.
Remember, hold up. The new one, you gonna see that those girls can't enough.
Not even that. Remember Stefano told Kanan at the restaurant she got escorts, Rock got escorts moving to work. So Kanan is gonna definitely put a monkey wrench in her program because he sent one of the girls and told one of the girls
to his crib.
To go back and say Kanan did it. You know what I mean? You tell Rock Kanan did it. You know what I mean? I think that black girl, I don't know if he gonna kill her or whatever he's gonna do. Yeah, but it's definitely gonna get real between Kanan and Rock.
No, it's gonna get real between Marvin and Kanan. Marvin get ready to put some hands on Kanan.
Yeah,
and especially I think Marvin gonna find out Kanan killed Lou somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. And because I think either Rock gonna continue to protect Kanan or somebody's gonna snitch out Kanan.
Yeah.
Because either Rock gonna continue to protect Kanan because that's her son, or someone's gonna snitch on Kanan saying it's Kanan, or it's somehow it's gonna come about because he's sniffing and you see how Rock and Kanan are moving, and y'all don't look as concerned as I am about Luke. Because Rock has her moment still, because she always look at the wall, and just remember, because they was at the table, like, nah, let's go to the kitchen. So she's going to eventually, it's going to eventually show on her face, you know what I mean, to Marvin, something about Lou, like, why are you moving like that? Like why are you in your house moving like that? Because Marvin's good about putting two things together. So I'm curious how quickly he's going to find out who's going to, either somebody's going to rat on themselves or somebody's going to do something and find out that way. Unique was putting it together because when Unique was with Kanan, Unique, you know what? I can see you doing it, Kanan, because Unique already put it together. You know what I mean? So Unique know. So I wonder who else gonna find out.
She said, I believe in the end it could be Marvin and Jukebox versus Rock and Kanan. Rock and Kanan
I can see that.
Eventually squash their beef, but it could be too late for Rock. Marvin said he don't pay for a cat, but Kanan did at the end of the show.
Yeah,
that goddamn Marvin is bad, man. I like Marvin.
He also said he don't see Rock surviving this season. I don't think so.
I don't see either. Because he married Kanan and kept talking about his mother.
Yeah.
Because I think she gonna die before the end of the season. I can see that. I see in the last couple of episodes she gone. I see that coming. Or either I can see her also taking a rap for. No, I don't know. Yeah. I got a feeling Kanan gonna get her because you know how he always like in the original Power, how he always talking about his mother. Like he pretty much his mother was dead to him, so she had to do something to him for him to feel that way. And I wouldn't be surprised Kanan is the one that killed Rock.
How y'all feel about this Juke situation with this cop?
I don't know. What did he give? What did he give?
He gave her an envelope of how much he want.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of her gateway to be a cop.
You stop following that girl?
She basically
stop following her and messing with people that she cool with. Because he brought her her girlfriend and with her parents, and they're like, no, you need to stop messing with Juke and the girl about it. So that's when he started following her because she was on a stakeout. He married that one night. He came in with his kids and his wife and whatever. And she was like, okay. Yeah, and then she pulled up, and I think that's gonna be her gateway to being a cop. Like something's gonna happen with that dynamic where she's gonna be a gateway to be a cop.
And what she did when she pulled up on him, she told him, listen, ain't no police payroll is gonna pay you for a better life. You got 2 kids on the way. So that's when he pulled up on her, gave her an envelope of how much you want. You know what I mean? Once I give you this, there's no turning back. You feel what I'm saying? So now this is her point of why she wanted to work close with Marvin too, is to get money so she could pay off the cops and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? Because Marvin got a bar now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's an extra love protection in general. You know what I mean? Especially for her father, because you know they had that moment, you know, at the house, at the kitchen, you know, her and Marvin, you know, and I think they're going to be locked in, like really locked in. You know what I mean? Because she was telling Kanan, like, yo, my dad has been quiet, just zoned out, and then when she had that moment with Marvin, I think that helped their bond a little bit more. You know what I mean? And I think she's gonna come through for him later on.
Right. She said also remember, Kanan had that scar on his neck that Jukebox gave him. They get into it in the season in Oregon. Hey man, all in all, man, this week right here is gonna be the shit. And 50 for the little weekend and put it out. Labor Day, 4th of July weekend.
Because there's gonna be a lot of shooting and stuff. Cause like a whole lot's gonna be going down this next episode. Gonna be down to blazing.
She also said Jukebox will figure out who killed Lulu. I think she will. Because she's Jukebox the only one that's sitting back looking at all angles right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she see how Kanan is. Because she said, like, why? Because when her and Kanan were talking, he was kind of like nonchalant when it came about Lou. And, you know, Juke, she noticed stuff. She's just like her dad. You know what I mean? They sit back quietly, but they peep everything. So I know she noticed that, okay, like, why Kanan like this when I'm talking about Lou? And I know Marvin's like that when he talked to Rock about Lou. But she really don't show nothing. So like, she's heartless about it. You know what I mean? And he's the main one wanting blood. He even said before, like, why am I only one gunning, wanting somebody to, you know, wanting blood for blood? You know what I mean? He already said that.
He got to understand, if you want to still live that leisure life, Rock had to be the one to get this shit back together. Because, you know, they lost the line in last season. They lost the line at the end of last season. So,
yeah, that's true.
So he understands when Rock said, Rock can tell him like it is. Nigga, get your head out the fucking sand, man.
She even had to check Lou.
Yeah.
You know, she got in Lou's face like, yo, you work for me. You know, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here. You know?
Rock is a sexy motherfucker. Why would that being her man shit?
I ain't mad.
You need some of that pure life, cheap, so you a little thirsty.
No, shit. We be drinking pure Hennessy.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, but I don't know. You know, Snaps and Pops. They try to figure out the situation. Breeze, he just in a hot. Breeze is killing people on sight. He don't care. You know what I mean? He just
find out. You know who's gonna find out who had Famous killed? But they found out it wasn't Rock. Jukebox gonna find out who had Famous killed. And when she do, Pop and stuff, they gone.
I remember they killed Pops, whoever her name is. She's the one that killed Kanan Girl. You remember that too?
Yeah.
She didn't even get a chance to finish her sandwich. I'm mad at that. She was just fixing her sandwich and couldn't even eat it. I was like, man, blooded.
Fucked up, messing with somebody's mail. Like
yeah.
I thought she didn't get a bite.
That's how I feel.
no, you
that's
just
how
make
I
that
felt.
sound pow, gone.
Yo, that's how I felt when they ain't give Lulu a couple of words when he died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't give him no goodbye, no I love you, sis, no nothing. They just let that man
Nothing.
die and dump him in the
Just
back.
slide down the
in
wall.
trash.
Yeah.
That was cold-blooded way to
It
go out,
was.
bro. For
Yeah,
real.
not one word to slide on out.
Word up. RC said also, remember Kanan has the scar on his. Oh, you read that one. Okay. Yeah. So it's just, I don't know, man. Like it's really going like this, like you said, Chief, this episode here is like gonna tell you where the ending is gonna go at. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I think.
Or,
you know what I mean? Because
thinking where it's gonna go. But you know, with 15-year-old girl, they have you thinking you zooming in, and then they take you all the way left field. You be like, ah, that's I go get the ball. I go get the ball.
Juke out here hitting old girl off. She talking about catching feelings. Juke like, listen, I ain't trying to do that. This is just
Juke is trying, and she out for her. Juke out for her. So no, she ain't catching no feelings.
Have y'all ever seen Juke in women clothes?
Yeah, I seen her on Instagram.
Man.
She's very pretty. She's very pretty in real life. But she also plays something else that she's not a tomboy in.
Yeah,
she playing
like that. You shut all your teeth, Chief.
She can get this.
Playing 911 Nashville.
Yeah, I'm about to say she has another role where she actually is like a more girly. But yeah, she's beautiful.
Box it up, baby.
This guy,
Juke,
man.
This is his teeth. Look at him. Like a kid on Christmas.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
She said, anyone watch that show? What, Polygamous? What is it about?
Polly.
Oh, that's on Netflix.
That thing got 22 episodes, bro.
What is it about?
Yeah, I think that's on Netflix. That's something new that happened. That's just dropped on Netflix.
It's about a poly. It's about a husband and a wife. Dude, they separated, but he's in a poly relationship. Wind up getting killed or murdered and stuff like that. It's real good. I started it. I'm in episode 2 right now.
So it's good. You're only in 2.
He just started it, Chief.
I just started it. But yo, also, I'm suggesting y'all. It's called Strong. It's with Chloe Bailey, produced by Tyler Perry. Who else in there? Lynn Winfield. It started out. It's a good movie. It came out this year. It's called.
You said it's on Peacock.
Yeah,
Peacock.
But I know for you Fire Stick people, it's on cinema. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a cinema person.
Strong. STRUNG. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. You said it's that good?
Bro, I ain't see it yet. I just, you know what I mean? It's a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
I see black people, I'm suggesting it.
Wait for everybody black.
Right.
I'm gonna have to pull that one up.
For real.
She said he's on episode 12.
Damn, RC must be been watching over the weekend, boy. That thing, but for real, that thing got 22 episodes, bro.
It's just like what was that? Bad. What was that? The one about the Met.
About
the what?
About the Met. They're making the Met.
Oh, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah. Yeah. That's like Breaking Bad. They have all those episodes in it. 18,
yeah, 18,
20, you know. Oh, he said the shows are only 30 minutes long. I can check.
Yeah, I'm about to say for 22 episodes, it better be short.
I may check.
That's a whole lot of time.
Because I was thinking, man, if that's an hour long and 22.
That's a lot of hours.
No, it's something else that y'all said watch, and I went to it, And every episode had like 20 to 30 episodes. I'm like, shit, who got time to see that shit? I would have to go on full retirement this shit.
It gotta be
3 or 4 nights watching that shit. Be like this shit smoking on the stuff. Fucked up like that shit.
I have a question. How you feel about that Oprah comment? I know people talking about that Oprah comment. They're talking about Whitney. How you feel about that?
I take it strongly because I met Whitney as a little girl.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew how she grew up. I knew Dion. Dion used to be in Jersey a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Whatnot. And I felt, not just because I knew them like that, is because why did you put in a person as good as she was, as far as Whitney ain't hurt nobody? If she did drugs, that's other thing. Everybody, George Clinton sold drugs. The whole fucking band, everybody, the fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire, they used to get hot. You know what I'm saying? So this is my thing. Why come out with that? And you know these clappers want that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really think that Oprah is playing both sides of the fence with this situation, because if this happened on your show many moons ago, keep it with the moon. Don't bring that shit to the light now. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, man. I just don't like it, man. And Oprah just lost me on that.
Yeah, because I think even when I was checking earlier, Whitney Houston page on Instagram even said, like, yeah, don't put no lies out there like that. Because one, you told the audience not to say nothing. So why you come out here however many years later to say something? And also, two, you know how Whitney was. She was very professional, regardless if she was on drugs or not. People fall off the stage all the time, including Oprah. Because Oprah has fallen too. So for you to sit there and say, like, oh yeah, she fallen, oh she was on drugs, yada yada yada, you just playing into the next that is flooding around Whitney Houston. You know what I mean? It was an icon, period. I don't care what you say about her, what you think about her, what she had. Yes, she had vices, but nothing can top her talent. You know what I mean? Respect that, let that rest. Just like when on Netflix try to put that Michael Jackson mess up there. Why overshine what his greatness was? He was an icon. Just like Whitney Houston was an icon. Oprah know better. You know what I mean? Because somebody could easily come to her and say, like, oh, you did A, B in your past. You know what I mean? But you told the audience not to say nothing then. You should have kept it shut for another 17, 18, whatever many years left. You know what I mean? That should have stayed dead. You know what I mean? She came out there, show it. If nobody knew about it, leave it as that. Respect the dead. Like, that's why I don't understand why people can't just respect the dead. You know what I mean? Just let their legacy continue to live on. I mean, yes, everybody has to pass, but at the same time, that shouldn't always be resurfaced over again. You know what I mean? You should fight on that person when they pass, period. You know what I mean? So I think that was ridiculous that she even said that. But even for Whitney's to even come out and do a statement, you know what I mean, reflecting on that, saying, Oprah, you know you was wrong when you said that. You know, respect her. She was professional the whole entire time. And hell, you even fall off the stage yourself. You know what I mean? She owe Whitney and her family an apology, period. And she know better. Because she know better. You can't be out there smiling, giggling with Obama, and then gonna throw somebody underneath the dirt. Your own people. It's always our people throwing each other underneath the dirt. We gotta stop doing that too. You know what I mean?
That part. It's always us. That's, you know what I mean. Our legends can never rest in peace. How I feel about it. Her and damn Gail always doing some bullshit. One person, but straight up, just like Gail. You know what I mean? When Kobe passed away, you bringing up his damn trial and stuff that he was going to do. What that got to do with that man's death? You know what I mean?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Then you bringing up the Whitney situation because of Clyde Davis passed away. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, all things to say. You bring that up. All things to say.
Clyde Davis was the one that discovered Whitney. So now all of a sudden, Clyde Davis, who passed away, get in this pub. You want to bring up a Whitney situation based off of what? See, this is why Oprah, we try
Oh, you
every
look,
time.
look what
we
RC
get-
said. He said, why bring it up now, years after she passed? Oprah wrong for
Exactly.
that. But I'm not surprised. Remember her interview with MJ years ago?
Yes, and she
Mhm.
tried to embarrass Michael. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. But like you said, how you sitting there throwing stones, but at the same time being at the Obama's event and trying to have a good black card because it's in your hometown of Chicago and stuff.
Right,
You feel what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Like we sit there,
Right.
we support you. Do Precious, Color Purple, The Butler, all them good movies you've been putting together.
Mhm.
But you and Gail always come out to do some bullshit for real. And at the
You
end of
know,
the day,
they pick and choose. They pick and choose
they
when they want to
wanna-
show their
yes.
blackness. But she was quick to say,
Yes.
"Oh, I'm not black. I'm Oprah." No, you black.
Oh,
If I look at you, you
oh.
black.
I'm
Don't
glad
even
you
do that
said
because
that.
our people came too far
Yeah.
for you to not say I'm black, and that's disrespectful because we
Wow.
built you up on that Oprah show. We built
Right.
you up,
Okay.
so don't sit there and say you don't represent us. And it's just so funny how money changed her, how he went off into getting acceptance from the other people. I'm not gonna say who the other people is, but when she got acceptance people, she totally changed. And it's like we still try to accept her, but it's like, yo, she pick and choose when he showed her black card.
Hold on.
Her and Gail.
You know why?
And where's Stedman? Where's Stedman on top of that?
I'm
I
getting
didn't see
ready to tell you
Stedman
about
nowhere.
this.
Every
I'm
time they
getting
show
ready to tell you
Stedman,
about
he at the house.
No,
He's at the house.
I'm gonna tell you this true story with that. Oh, we're not talking about her Stedman. You know why? Because Stedman is from a part of New Jersey, down South Jersey, where it's nothing but light-skinned people, and they do not accept Oprah. Being he cannot bring her there. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think he never got married? His parents wouldn't have never agreed to the marriage. That's why he played outside boyfriend for so many years. He would never, ever accept Oprah because the parents and the people from the town of Jersey he's from. You know what I'm saying? Oprah don't never talk about that. You know what I'm saying? And I blame the media for not never asking her, Oprah, why you and Stephanie ain't get married? Why y'all never got married? Y'all have been together for so long. Why y'all never got married? And then I would have been the reporter that said, yeah, you giving a lot of money, huh? But y'all ain't married. What the fuck up? But you talk about it.
Well, technically, they're like common law by this point. Common law marriage by this point. But they don't shacked up and everything.
But who believes in that? The truth. Who believes in that? You know what I'm saying?
Also, one more thing. Do y'all see the BET Awards, especially with Lauryn Hill and Tiana Taylor?
Mm-hmm.
That's the BET Awards?
Yeah, BT Awards. Yeah, BT
Awards. Yeah.
Because Big Jersey was in the building, Queen Latifah, represented. You know what I mean?
NC was in the building. Shout out to Rap City. Rap City did her thing with Lizzo.
With Lizzo.
And
it
big up to Big Illy. Big Illy in the house.
Big Illy in the house. He said
What's
the
up,
Chicago delegation stop claiming Oprah Winfrey a long time ago. I feel you. RC said she won't be saying nothing bad about Clyde Davis. No, she won't. No, she won't. And I feel like that's the only time she really brought up Whitney is because Clyde died. You know what I mean?
But see, it's like, why are you defending him over Whitney? You know what I mean? Let me not get racial. But I'm like, yo, why you defending Clive over Whitney? You should be protecting your sister. That's how I feel. I will protect my sister day in, day out. You know what I mean? I feel you did your sister, regardless of your sister or not, you did her an injustice. You know what I mean? You respect your sister. You respect your brother and your sister, period. That should be G code number 1. You respect to your brother and your sister. For you to sit there and blaspheme her after you done told your audience not to say one word, and then you came through and just blabbed everything out. I got no respect for you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like with Whitney, she's such a legend. You know what I mean? And regardless what vices she had, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. And that's the problem with our people. We will badmouth our people before we badmouth somebody white.
All day.
I'm gonna sip my water. I don't have tea. I'm gonna sip my water on
Especially
that.
our living legends. Especially our living legends. You don't touch Whitney. You don't touch Aretha Franklin.
No, you don't. You don't.
Certain people, you just don't do that. You don't touch
You don't.
Kobe. You don't touch Nipsey Hussle. You don't touch these.
And look, you don't see none of this stuff. And you know, Elvis Presley, he ain't picture perfect, but I don't see him getting dragged in the mud at all, because he did some stuff. And Charlie Sheen, you know, he was out there giving all these women HIV, and you don't see him getting dragged in the mud for that. Like, I mean, it is funny. Like, why is always our people always getting dragged in the mud so badly? You know, you look how much stuff that they did for Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby should have had all that heat to him, because some of that stuff shouldn't even stuck to him. You know what I mean? But like I said, this other look at the orange man in the office. He done worse stuff, but yeah, he's still up there ricking and rocking, doing everything he wanted to do. But yeah, Bill Cosby get dragged in the mud. Make it make sense to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, why is always our people that get there and get dragged in the mud so bad? But yet all these white people, excuse my language, but it's real shit. Why do you?
Yo, you know what? Yo, real quick, you know what Oprah and Clive Davis got in common, right?
What's that?
Diddy parties.
Because that was Diddy's protege. That's Diddy. I mean, Clive Davis, the one that showed Diddy the ropes. So
she was there.
They doing something together.
Before she was there, she can't even fit them little skinny on her baby too.
You said what? I knew it sounded like some mess. I don't think I want to hear it twice.
I said,
him dude, what's good, DJ?
She was at a Diddy.
Him dude.
What's up, him dude? How the fuck she was at a Diddy party and she couldn't fit them little ass baby suit girls playing? You know what I'm saying?
Listen. My thing is, you ain't gotta be in a bathing suit at a Diddy party, for what I heard. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand, Clive Davis gave Diddy money to start Bad Boy Records.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When that Diddy trial happened, Clive Davis all of a sudden got amnesia. He don't remember nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because his name came up for him to be on that stand too. You know what I mean? But he backed out and did the electric slide, you know what I mean, on out of that based off of his health.
He definitely did that.
You know what I mean? What he say? Ageism in rap is killing the genre. Only group that don't give acknowledgement to our elders. I saw this top MC list that had Rakim 15.
You know, I've seen stuff like that, and I'm like, for them to have like Rakim, Nas, KRS-One, all these people low, and they have like Nicki Minaj or who was the other? I seen Future up there high. I'm like, Future of all people, you gotta be kidding me. Because I'm like, in top 20, you got Future up there, like top 5. Bruh, throw the whole list in the trash can, because you ain't meaning nothing. You ain't no true hip hop head to me.
Only thing Future can be in top 5 than his kids. But he got a bunch of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm sorry, if you can't have Nas or Rakim.
Nas was doing his thing, boy.
Big up to Nas.
You know, he don't pop out for nobody. He don't pop out like that. So for him to pop out and give love to Lauren. But also shout out to for giving Tiana Taylor that award. You know what I mean? Like I said, black women, I had to say this, black women was showed up and showed out BET Awards. I was a black woman. I felt so black woman to see my sisters out there shining and winning. You know what I mean? I love it. Tiana Taylor, she deserved that. She work her butt off for everything she's done. Everything she done, she put 110% into. So I'm so proud of Tiana Taylor. I'm so proud of Lauryn Hill. She looked beautiful. She was up there doing her thing. Even when she performed, it was just epic. You know what I mean? And then Sylvia, I think her name was Sylvia, for her to be out there doing her thing. Kelly Rowland looked beautiful. It was just a beautiful thing for black women. I was so proud as a sister. The sisters out there winning. You know what I mean?
I don't know what Iman Shumpert was thinking about. He let Tiana Taylor go after he had them two girls because Tiana Taylor was kidding. But I love her.
Yeah, she is beautiful. She is beautiful, and she's super talented at that. She can sing, she can act, she can do so things that I just commend her for. Like I said, the first time I seen her was Sweet 16. You know, that show on MTV. The first time I seen her and see her grow to her own is the beautiful thing. She grew into her own and showed up and showed out, and just amazing. I'm just so proud of her to get that award. And her speech was amazing. Same with Lauryn Hill's, her speech was amazing. You know, it was awesome. And I knew okay, I'm sorry.
Hold that thought. DJ Hindu said the young folks don't understand the history and the legends that came before them. We were all young at one point and thought thought our oldest was, was the shit, basically. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Difference. It's a difference. It's definitely a. And I pick. My thing is the people who doing these lists are straight up YGs. It's a new generation.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They not putting people in our age group or either elders who understand the genre, the elements of the game in that room to actually break down certain things. You know what I mean?
And
also, one person that picked that list never heard a Paid in Full album.
And you gotta realize these artists paved their way to a lot of these younger artists, these newer artists that you think is on top. A lot of these older artists paved the way. Like LL is still out here doing his thing. Nas is still out here doing his thing. You know, all these people still out there doing their thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, you're not. Like, for you to put these people at the lowest, it does not show, to me, it doesn't show respect to these people that pay the rate, work so hard, open these doors for these people that you say are better than them. And it's like, I mean, they might be. I'm not really into everybody that's out here now, but I'm like, yo, for you to sit there, I mean, I saw one list to put Nas at like number 11. I'm like, Nas at number 11 out of 20? You gotta be kidding me. You know what I mean? I grew up to Nas. I still got 2 cassettes with Nas. Like the first 2 albums of Nas, I got on cassettes. You know what I mean?
Ain't nobody put out 6 albums in 2 years like Nas did.
Right.
He put out 3 King's Disease. He put out 3 Magic albums.
Right.
Who was doing that? Not even Jay-Z did that in 2 years. Won a Grammy. All of that. Man, owner in a casino in Queens right now. Come on, bro.
Right.
LL, Rock the Bells Festival, giving y'all YGs a whole platform to rock on. Stop, man.
Yeah, you gotta give homage. That's the problem. Like, people don't want to give homage where it's due. Respect those who came before you.
Kane coming back too. You know what I mean?
Yes, I saw that. He had a little snippet.
Talent that Jada Kiss just killed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that little snippet Big Daddy Kane did. That's gonna be dope. Yeah, curtain call.
Like, stop. Y'all gotta stop, man. That's why I don't even pay attention to these lists, because it just get me upset like y'all. You feel what I'm saying? The disrespect of it all. You know what I mean? Long as you got people like me, Poe, Big Illy, Chief, everybody who's gonna keep the legends alive and support them and go to their concerts, they'll never die to me. You know what I mean?
I would go to that concerts quicker than I'll go to these new kids. I don't know how these new kids, even the freshman class that came out, I ain't know none of them people's on that cover. I'm like, who are these people? I'm done with the freshman class covers, because I'm like, every time I look at it, I'm like, look horrible. I don't like their names. I be done. I'm like, let me just listen to some old school joints. I still listen to old school artists.
And shout out to the ones who respect the craft. Kendrick, Cole, you know what I mean? Big Sean, all of them guys who respect the craft. You know what I mean? You still got some young ones out there who respect the craft and the elements of what we do. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me answer RC's question right here. Right? He said, how do we feel about 50 and others performing that Trump's son gathering disappointed? But I heard Chuck Rock say, RC, I heard Chuck Rock say that 50 ain't do this for no check. 50 trying to open up that studio in Louisiana, where you know Louisiana is a redneck place. So he's trying to get all the big time people in the White House, like Trump's son. Trump's son could go and make for him, so he can open up that studio with no problem with Louisiana redneck.
But still, all money ain't good money.
Yeah, well, like Chuck Rock said. Now Chuck Rock is a whole legend now. You gotta listen to what he says sometimes. Like Chuck Rock said, 50 don't need your money. He don't need your
right.
50 is trying to politic so he can open up
still
to make.
I wouldn't be doing business with them peoples. I'm sorry.
He said it's not like he was with Trump himself. He was with a son that don't know shit.
But still, it's too close to me. It's too close to me. Too close.
If your bloodline runs through the devil, then guess what? You're dealing with the damn devil.
That part.
Period.
That part. That part.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Forget it, Chief. Close it up.
He done left the building for real.
That's some bullshit. To all my background listeners and everybody in the chat room, let me see. I heard it was 50 busted and a few others still not a good look. Okay, yeah, I got you, RC. It's not that. I mean, with me, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll just let you know what Chuck Rock said, but we do. Look what we do every day down here in the lab. Motherfuckers don't have the heart to go kill these crackers. They'll kill their own people before they'll jump on me, they'll get mad at me, curse me out and shit like that before they do anything to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is happening from our little seeds on up to some old head. But like I was saying, to all my background listeners, big ups to Dr. Joy for coming on. You know what I'm saying? Pope for coming on, doing the entertainment with us. You know what I'm saying? The crown holder for going in and out all day and all night. But big ups to the crown holder. And the Jersey Connect made history tonight. We went a half hour over our regular time. We almost doing 3 hours. But all in all, man, we thank everybody for coming out, man. Continue to support it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Next time y'all come on next week, bring that friend with you. All right? Tell them to come chat room.
Shout out to Sister Dr. Joy, who was our special guest. Shout out to
that's my best friend. My best friend, my sister.
Pop-up special guest came up here and gave us some big Angela Davis energy. You know what I mean?
You already know. You already know. You already know.
Already did all that.
I don't care.
You
be doing that to me too. Talking about, yo, did you shout out such and such and such? I done shout them out. Don't be throwing no stones, bro.
Hey, you
got New York you got me tight.
Hey, you know what time it is in the show, right?
Hey, but listen, we love y'all, man. Make sure y'all check out all the fine programming. You know what I mean? If y'all see them links in the streets, you already know. Poetic Sins will be on Thursday for Poe's House. You know what I mean? Also, your boy DJ Mad Knox, House Invasions. You know what I mean? 12
House Invasions.
You know what I mean? Live on Twitch now. You know what I mean? Friday. You know what I mean? The Two-Step King, DJ Mukadeen, Sister 8 to 10 with Aunt B. Saturday, Spin the Block with T-Man, Tony Sanchez, and myself. on Switching Lanes, Sunday Double Power Play with Poetic Sins and DJ Mukadeen. And Monday, we hit that reset button with my man, the number one chief rocker, Jersey Brown, on the Recap Entertainment Show. And back here next Tuesday, where we talk what we talk, baby, on the Jersey Connect Show. You know what I mean? Prayers goes out to Truck D. Truck D will be back soon. You know what I mean? And man, we love our team, we love our peoples, we love our usual suspects in the chat room, the background listeners. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, download all the apps and the streaming apps, and check out the website. And the merch will be coming very soon. I know I've been getting you know what I mean, people texting like, where the merch coming? We got y'all for the summer. Trust me. Summer and fall, between that, we got y'all. Word is born. All right. One love, everybody.
Peace.
Chief, play a song. Take us out, my boy.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna play something that let me see.
Brown eyes. Brown eyes.
Yeah.
Brown eyes. His brown eyes with the reflection of me is what I yearn to see. Brown eyes. His brown eyes with the reflection of me is what I yearn to see. While I hold my lonesome pillow, wanting him to be the first melody that I hear. While I hold my lonesome pillow, wanting him to be the first melody that I hear. As he touches me much further than my skin, as my heart beats to his name, even when he's not around. As the scenery surrounds my dreams when I lay down to the night, and then later